Even as a youngster, causing ruckus on the back of the bus. I was a fool all through high school, kicking up dust, but now I'm labeled as a...
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the greatest YouTuber of all time.
So I'm hopeless, rolling down the freeway, swerving, go up. I'm about to pass upon the...
Nostalgia. Bong hits. We're back with another one.
What else could I do or be a dub? I'm slaying with the homies, fuck hanging with the ponies in the club. Got my mind no danger.
Ah, we're back with another one. Another banger video. Anyway, so today, good morning everyone. I want to talk about a new trend that's happening now. Silver streams. You guys will love this. So it's just like everything's like a fucking trend at this point. It's like Pokemon was like last year. Now it's silver and gold. And so I was chilling in a silver stream yesterday, which a silver stream feels like some pretty loser shit. I really felt like a fucking loser chilling in here. Don't get me wrong. So anyway, but I'm chilling in this stream, and like, dude, there's silver selling for like, there was someone that paid up to $80 for an ounce of silver, which it's like, what? Like, well, you can still get it for 58, man. Like 60, you gotta pay 80. But silver streams are a thing. It's like the new like Pokemon scalpers. It's fucking lovely. But they had 5 ounces of silver that sold for $350. I'm like, bro, what? Like, who's paying that? Like, that's insane. Like, an ounce of silver is like, should not be $350. I mean, 5 ounces of silver should not be $350. It is insane. But you're starting to see silver start to like slide up to that 100 point where people aren't really afraid to even just buy it at 80 for some stream. You know what I mean? Where they're just like, yeah, fuck it. You know, like, I'll buy an ounce of silver. I mean, you're still throwing away $20, whatever, but like, to where people just don't even care. They're like, well, whatever, I'll just make it up in the back end. It won't matter. Which, don't do that. That's a terrible way to invest. Obviously, try to fucking buy your shit at market. But, it's becoming a pretty big thing. I mean, the silver and gold community is already pretty huge, but it's a lot bigger now, and the prices are going higher, and it's very interesting to see, because it is just like, what's the next trend? You know, like we all want to predict that next big thing coming next. Like is it crypto? Is it really Bitcoin? Is it like, some people think XRP? I don't know. And XRP, I mean, it was doing really well, but like, what's the next big thing? And we all wonder that. Like, is it collecting Kabutos? I mean, with Kabuto King, I mean, like, what's next? And I don't know. In my opinion, I still think this gold and silver have the guaranteed route to run. But like, silver still just seems so early, man. You know, like, if you're just piling into the market I know silver is volatile, but God, silver could just fucking explode, man. And like I said, I'm glad I bought some, but like, oh, I really want to get more. I really want to buy at least 100-ounce bar, like, so bad. I just haven't found a deal like near me. But, well, I did find one, but I was like 2 hours away. I'm not doing all that. So yeah, definitely. I'm keeping an eye out for some silver though. But it is, yeah, it's getting wild, to say the least. And yeah, silver parties, man. Fucking silver parties. But yeah, I thought about like flooding the stream, being like, look, bro, I got tons of silver cheaper than this. Fucking come get it for 60. But you know, and like, that's the thing, is I could cash out on my silver right now. And I'd be up like really well on it, but it's just like, I don't really see a point. I would rather just wait and see what happens. Um, because I mean, like silver really is needed in everything, and that's why everyone's kind of put that as the go-to investment because it's just like silver is needed for everything from like cars and cell phones. And another interesting thing with silver is like when it's put in cell phones, like it's gone. Well, it's like you can't, they don't recycle it or anything like that. So like there is silver just vanishing after it's put in products because there's not enough silver left over for them to want to recycle it. So like silver is kind of vanishing like sealed, but more can be like dug up still. But that's fucking expensive, man. Like I watched a video on a guy that had a silver mine, so he owned his own silver mine, which that's a feat in itself. Owning your own silver mine is not cheap. I mean, you're talking about hundreds and thousands of dollars, if not millions. Definitely hundreds of thousands of dollars. But anyway, even the guy owning the mine, after using his materials and everything else, he still could not produce silver for under $40 an ounce. And that's mining it. And that's when I knew that like silver, because a lot of people were selling in the 44s, 34s, somewhere in that range when I was buying silver. And I knew like anything in the 40s is a killer deal because they can't mine it any cheaper than that with today's inflation. So like you also have that working in your favor for silver of like it's expensive to mine. And I mean I know if you're doing this guy only did this for an ounce of silver, but I mean I understand if you're doing like bigger amounts, yeah, you could probably get that number down to 35 an ounce, but still like you gotta own the physical mine. And like he didn't even take that into consideration. You gotta lease the land, so you're closer. Yeah, you're closer at $50 an ounce minimum. I mean, probably more than that to be able to really extract your own silver to where it really does not pay off. And until the numbers really start making sense for it to pay off, you're not going to see a lot more silver ever come to market. Um, like when silver hits 100, you'll maybe see more mines open up again, maybe, and try to dig for more. But for the time being, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So I mean, silver should really get squeezed. There are a lot of factors with silver that just make it a very, very toxic metal, but very explosive at the same time. I mean, it really can be an explosive, just like angry metal, like a raging metal, just up and down and ups and downs, and but it's still an incredible metal. I mean, I love silver. I love silver bars. I mean, they are just so fucking cool. You can melt ice on them. I mean, you can just play with them. I love stacking silver. Like it's more fun than stacking gold, to be honest, and probably more profitable in the long run. But both are really fucking good. Um, but yeah, like there's just something about having bars of silver. Like I really want a 100-ounce one before prices get too insane. But like this is, but it's also like a lot of people already know, it's needed in like the medical field for doing fucking like bandages and wound care and stuff like that. I mean, silver is just a very incredible metal. I mean, it really is that we could really see prices continue to just skyrocket. I still think getting in at 60 is just not bad. I mean, the little bit of risk you're taking for just like crazy upside potential, still really worth it. Like to buy a bunch of silver maples, if you're gonna for like 60 each, I think you're doing great, man. Even 61, 62. Like, I just don't think it's a decision anyone's gonna regret. I mean, yeah, should you have bought them like last month? For sure. But it's like, um, even at right now's prices, it has a lot of room that it can run. So don't sleep on silver. I mean, honestly, like if there was one metal to recommend, I mean, I think we're all in agreement on that. But that seems to be the next big thing. I mean, you can look, everyone, we've all looked around and tried to come up with a better conclusion, and I mean, it's pretty much silver or some risky ass crypto, or something in Pokemon, and even that's like just a long, boring climb where you're just gonna have to hold for a while. So that's that's where I think the next big boom is. But that if you have Pokemon, I would not hesitate to trade it for silver. But either way, do what you want to do. But it seems to me that it's the case for silver being incredible, man. It really is. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to really talk about in this video. That's basically what's going on right now in the world. It's pretty fucking lame. I mean, the world's just, it's became a real shithole. A real shithole. But, my point on gold and silver, though, is, like silver was like $10. If it can just be crazily revalued and not tied to cash whatsoever, and same with gold, what stops it from just running to just, besides people selling, but like what stops it from just running to like 10K for an ounce of gold or 20? Like what really would stop it? Same with silver. It's like the dollar's not actually pegged to it anymore. Like it can just run away, especially with mass hyperinflation. So it's just really something to consider about. And you're always hearing the dollar lost 5% purchasing power this year. That shit adds up. That shit adds up. Usually don't hear gold lost 5% purchasing power. It's usually a slide of gold kicking more ass or silver kicking more ass. So I don't know. Like, do what you want with your own money. But it's like, man, out of all the investments, silver just seems the most undeniable right now. But I mean, do what you want to do. But silver is just, I don't know. Something about it, man. Something about it. You just don't really know until you've owned it, like, I don't know how else to say it for most people. It's just like, if you never owned silver before, you just don't know like how good of a feeling it is. Like, you just feel so much safer than holding like a pile of paper money. I don't know. There's just something different about it. But anyway, that's pretty much all we got for today's video. Thanks for sticking around. I love you guys. And yeah, we're still alive and kicking, man. We're still alive and kicking. Love all the subs. Love all your guys' inputs on things. But yeah, it's crazy how much of an educated group of people come on YouTube for discussion. Like I said, I love all my subs, bro. Like all of you rule. So anyway, that's all we got for this one. We're out.